everyone that was in a certain part of town like fled to the desert to get away from the fires, and my eyes, I mean, we all got so choked up hearing that. It's just so innocent, man. We had to ask.
We asked permission. It was cleared.
Can your daughter be in a song called Kill Me? Well, this one started, I had kind of decided I was going to move back to LA from Nashville, and went on this big long road trip. And, you know, Dan's partner is like one of my best friends in the world. So I was like, well, I'm coming to stay with you guys. and in the back of my mind, I was like, well, maybe we can make music. I showed Dan the voice memos. I think I sent them to you. And we decided to work on them the day that the LA fires started. We finished the song that day. And it's just funny, the lyrical content. Because I think for me, again, I just really needed an outlet. And it's so nice when I have an idea and Dan can build this world that feels like it perfectly encapsulates a feeling that I'm trying to get out of my body, you know? And so I don't think we knew what the song would be about, but it just kind of ended up being about generational trauma and kind of having that moment where you're just like, oh fuck, what more could happen, you know? And then the fires happened,
right?
And we went back to Nashville, and we all left.
Yeah.
Wow, you're kind of running away from the fires.
Oh my God,
yeah,
yes.
we had a very harrowing couple days.
Ooh, it was God. I mean, and we got out easy. You know, we had friends that like lost their homes, so you know, it was nice to at least leave with this as a souvenir.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So yeah, we had like that day we got the first verse and the chorus kind of figured out. And like, so initially we just had this for the chorus.
Go ahead and kill me, can't get much stronger. Find another soldier. Go ahead and kill me.
I was so proud of that.
Yeah, it's so sick. And then Elise, my partner,
my wife, can't forget this detail.
She needs to get recognition for this. She had that. She came downstairs. She's like, I keep hearing this like high harmony on this chorus. You guys need to try. So that's when we added in this kind of epic, the high kill me.
It was a good call.
And that's when I feel like we really locked into the chorus.
Yeah.
And that felt like a finished thought. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple little things even initially when I was making the track, like, there's this weird, I'm always trying to find something just that doesn't belong. And like, I see it as a mission to like make it fit. So like a lot of times when I'm making songs, like, hey, we'll be working on lyrics and melodies and I'll just be throwing in as much stuff. I like to just collect a bunch of stuff, and sometimes I'll have like 5 samples layered on top of each other and like a melody will kind of emerge, and I'll like mute them all and then recreate that melody. It's kind of a way I find, since I've been making tracks for so long, like a way to get out of my own way or like kind of surprise myself. So like a lot, like for instance, there's this weird sound in the chorus. It just sounds like a dying robot or something. But so basically where that started was I was just kind of messing around. I've gotten really into slide guitar lately for some reason. So I was trying to find something for the chorus, and it ended up doing this weird like Hawaiian. And then it went, once Hayley had her melodies, and it was kind of like too much. So I used this plugin Portal a ton. It's like a output audio effect. It's like a granular reverb. So I just threw that on there and just trying different things. And it just turned it into right. I was like, cool. And so that's kind of,
it really does evoke that like Beck type
yeah
feel.
I think Odelay especially was kind of like really prominent in my mind for this one, especially too because you have the the drums kind of start swinging in the chorus, and it's got more of like a early 90s hip hop kind of thing happening. So yeah.
Yeah. This episode is being supported by Tape It, the iPhone app made specifically for musicians. If you, like many of our guests, use voice memos, then switching to Tape It is an obvious choice. And now, Tape It has layering. This means you can record over your voice notes, try out top lines, stack harmonies, build up instruments, jam with yourself, and so much more. Layering is such an exciting addition to Tape It's long list of features to help you stay creative and organized, including the ability to record straight from your lock screen, set markers, add notes, and add photos of settings. You can easily import your old voice notes, sync to the cloud, and create shared playlists with co-writers and bandmates. So, head to the link below to install Tape It and use the promo code TAPENOTES to receive a whopping 20% off Tape It Pro. And now, back to the episode.
So after the fires, my niece is I think she's about to be 5. She sent a voice memo to my wife, just a really sweet thing, and it just happened to be the day after we had made this song, and so we ended up using it in the bridge here. But here's it soloed out.
I'm sorry that you're going through something hard.
And it was just like
It breaks my heart.
So
yeah,
sweet.
especially after like a really intense
Yeah.
few days that we had that, and then the fact that we had just written that song, we're just like,
Yeah,
we
we
should
have
just throw
to.
this in the bridge, and
We had to ask.
we
our
asked permission.
parents'
It was
consent.
cleared.
Can your daughter be in a song called "Kill Me"?
They were
I
fine
was going
about
to
it.
ask about the voice
Yeah.
because I was trying to identify it and
Oh,
work
yeah.
out what it was.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's
Let's
my
hear
niece.
it within the
Sure,
song.
yeah.
I mean, it's really interesting just because somehow within the context of the song and within the context of the lyrics, that even seems to tap in to the lyrics, doesn't it? Because you're
Totally.
talking about generations of women
Yeah.
who've been affected by different
Oh.
things, and here's the next generation.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And also this theme of like dealing with your inner child, having to sort of parent past versions of yourself. I mean, I think about Arrested Development a lot because I grew up in a band, and I think we became known when we were really young. That's kind of like not a normal way to live your life. So that came up quite a bit while writing, and it felt even sweeter that sort of added the layer to that concept as well for me. She just voice is so it's so hard. When they first sent it, and we were all like, we were kind of like holed up in Joshua Tree. Everyone that was in a certain part of town like fled to the desert to get away from the fires, and my eyes, I mean, we all got so choked up hearing that. It's just so innocent, man. Like, and it's also to say something that simple to someone who's going through something that's, when you're adult, every feeling is so complicated. We make it complicated, but it's just something hard we're going through,
And
Yeah.
to
Really
me, it
sweet.
felt like a nice counterbalance to the chorus too. Like it kind
Totally.
of kept it from getting too dark in a way or something. Like there's a little bit of lightness to kind of
Yeah.
bring balance to. It's not all doom and gloom.